Yeah, thank you. I'm Alycia Crall. I'm the Director of Community for the Carpentries. I've been in my role for about 6 months now, and the Carpentries as an organization has been using Asana for project management for quite some time. In my previous job, I actually used Trello, so I'm somewhat familiar with both platforms and how they work. The version that I'm going to be showing you today is a paid version. I know that Asana does also have a free version available, and I'm trying to get information to find out exactly which of the different paid versions we have, because I know we don't have the top level one that you can purchase. So I'm going to share my screen. Can everyone see my Asana board? Okay, great. So I just kind of wanted to show everyone, I use a Mac computer, and so there is an Asana application that you can have on your computer, and so this is showing you that view. You also can access it through the internet anywhere, so different ways to get information. When you are on the home screen, it shows you the tasks that are upcoming, some of the favorite projects that you have that you're working on, and then again, some recent things that you've accessed so that you can find that easily. If you go over here to the right for my profile, if you go into my settings, there's a way to change how you receive notifications for all of Asana, or you can do it by project depending on your preference. Something that's really a neat trick in Asana, and I know you can do this with Trello as well, but you can actually email a task to your Asana from your email. So if you captured something you need to do in your email, you can move it into your project management system by emailing it and following these instructions. So I kind of just wanted to show you that. The way we organize all of our work, we have a project planning form that we complete when we are starting new projects. Once those projects have been approved, we create a new project within Asana. All of our active projects have ACT: at the beginning, so they're very distinct, can distinguish them for other activities, and then they're marked green. For things that are ongoing, that are not limited by a certain time period, they're ongoing projects, so we have an ON: and then we color that yellow. So just to give you an example of how that's done. We have multiple teams within our organization. So each team can be defined in this area here on the left, and all the projects for specific teams are available. And again, this is just showing you how different color coding and acronyms is used to help very easily distinguish some types of projects from other types of projects. Up here again on the navigation, you can go to My Tasks, and it'll show you all the tasks that you have to be working on. You can filter by those tasks that are incomplete. If you get overwhelmed by how many incomplete tasks you have, you can go to completed tasks so that you can feel good that all these things that you have already done. And then of course, you can look at all tasks. You can sort in different ways. You can also view your task in different ways. So right now I'm looking at it as a list. You can also look at it in a board view, which is kind of similar to Trello. This also allows you, I don't currently use this functionality, but if you would like to, it allows you to move things around, like, oh, these are things that I want to work on today, etc. There's also a calendar view, so you can view it in the calendar if that's your preference. And then you can go to files, and that'll show you all the files that are available to you and that are attached to your project. You also have an inbox. And so there will be announcements, things that are coming up for today. I invited Lou Woodley to a test project that I'm doing today, so it shows that she accepted that invitation and just provides some additional updates and information there for you. There is a report feature, which I might show later. I currently do not use this, but some of the individuals on our team do. So I might show that later. There's also this portfolios and goals features that we don't have as part of our current version. So again, you can try it out for free. And then, you know, it gives you this option again up here up to upgrade. So we currently do not have that functionality. But one thing I wanted to show to you today, again, is just to give you a sense of some of the different ways that you can work through Asana project. You'll see that this is just tips and tricks that were pulled together. Erin Becker, who is our associate director at the Carpentries, actually developed this project for onboarding new employees. And so it's a really great way to kind of just get a good overview of the different features that are available in Asana. So I want to thank Erin for this. But again, just to go through some of the capabilities, there's this little star up here that basically allows you to add projects to your favorites list. And once you click that, it's going to show up here on your dashboard, so it's easier to find. Once you've completed a project, you click a little check mark there, and then it'll show that it's done. You can add collaborators to projects. So if I click on it, there's this little space under here for collaborators. I can click this, and Lou just joined this, so I'm going to add her to the project. And so once I've done that, I can mark it as complete, and then that's done. It's got all these little cool little features that show once you've done something, little unicorns and other mystical animals jumping across the board, which is kind of fun. There's the ability to create sections of tasks. So you'll see here, there's Asana Basics, multi-select right now. I'm going to make a new section called CSCCE. So you can see it here. You add a section, and I'm just going to put CSCCE there, and then it adds an additional section. So I'm going to say that that is done, mark it off. You can add a new task in that section. And so I'll show you how to do that. You just click the plus button there and then say attend community call. That adds that task. I can click it off the list. Attach a file to that task. So if I go again to the task, there's this option up here where you can add files. So I'm going to click that. I'm going to just add a file real quickly. I'll get a picture from our CarpentryCon event. If you upload images and files, it'll show you a little preview once it's uploaded. It seems like my computer is going a little bit slow here, but it's taking it a second. But once this uploads, it'll show you a view of the image. I'm going to click this as done. And then once a file has been uploaded to your project, when you click on this files, the files that were attached will appear there. It appears my internet's kind of slow right now, so it's not showing it, but it will ultimately. The file that I just uploaded will show up here. So you can assign tasks to whoever is on your project and with a due date. So I'm going to do that now. So for this one, to assign the task, I'm just going to click. I can add it very easily to myself. Click on the due date section here. It can add that for today. And then again, done with that task, can check it off. And then again, if I change my view from all task to just incomplete task, it's going to remove all of those that I just checked off and won't be visible. It's only going to show you things that are still needing to be done. You can assign tasks to an entire team. So if you click on the task and then go to assignee, there it is. Oops. You can assign duplicate task. And then I'm going to put retreat practice here because that's a test practice. And then basically, if you put an entire team or whatever here, it's going to assign duplicate task to all of those individuals at once. So you can see how that's done. There's lots of capabilities to assign multiple tasks all at once. So I just did a multiple select, and then there's a feature here to click this, and then you can assign, and then assign them all to me. Again, just giving you some examples of how this is done. Are you stopping me, Katie?
Yeah, I'm quacking at you.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, so again, I just kind of wanted to show you some of the functionality and how we organize some of our projects. And this is just showing you one that is set up for quarterly scheduling of our community calls. And again, I can walk through this for those that might want to take a little bit of a deeper dive during the breakout session. So I'm going to stop here.